Hi, everyone, and welcome to Leaf Rants. The Leafs hire Lane Lambert as associate coach, and if I'm not mistaken, I might be, so don't quote me on this, their first ever associate coach in the history of the organization. If I'm wrong about that, then, yeah, but I've seen a couple things about that, so I'm not sure if that's completely true, but I'm going to lean with it. Um, and with this hire, assistant coach Dean Chenoweth was fired. He's been responsible for the team's penalty kill since Mike Van Ryn took over the defense last summer. This kind of makes sense. Lane Lambert is really good defensively and on the penalty kill in his career. And yeah, I kind of like this hire. He was head coach of the Islanders last season. He's been an assistant coach, an associate coach. He's been all over. Washington from 2014 to 2018, and then the Islanders from 2018 to 2022 as an assistant slash associate. And then he was head coach last season with the Islanders before getting fired, and Patrick Waugh took over for them. So, yeah. Not going to get into those details. He wasn't a very good head coach with the Islanders, but guess what? That's not his job in Toronto, so who really cares? Obviously, it matters a little bit, but associate coach is pretty much just head coach or assistant coach with the responsibilities more of a head coach. It's weird. It's confusing. Labels don't really matter. He's pretty much a head coach, but with less responsibility. And he's pretty much an assistant coach, but with more responsibilities. Kind of right in between there, if you understand what I'm saying. The Leafs' current coaching staff is Craig Berube, head coach. Lane Lambert, associate coach. And, Mike Van Ryn, penalty kill. And Guy Boucher, who's power play / offensive coordinator. Man, I'm not sure if Guy Boucher will keep his job with Lambert coming in, because I thought Guy Boucher would take over the defense. Seems like that's going to be more of Lambert's position here. I would imagine when we get into the stats, that would be more his type of thing. I think you need a new power play coach too. I don't think Lane Lambert is the guy when we get into these stats, and you'll see why. And I just really don't think Guy Boucher is that guy either. So I don't know what you do with him. But yeah. So with the Capitals from 2014 to 2018, their goals for were fourth in the league, and their goals against were second. Second. Their shots for, and this is out of that 4-year span, their shots for were 24th in the entire league. Their shots against, 6th. Their penalty kill, 6th. Their wins, first by 13. Points, first by 26. And, oh yeah, they won a Stanley Cup. Like, those defensive numbers really stick out to me, and that's why I think he'll come in and kind of run defensive here. And, I just don't see Guy Boucher working out here in Toronto anymore. So I'd expect another move there, and they get someone more offensive. A guy from Calgary, I forget his name. I don't remember that stuff, but I wouldn't. Or not Calgary. St. Louis. I'd imagine a couple other guys come in to be on Berube's staff. We'll see how it goes. With the Islanders, their goals for were 24th. Their goals against were 2nd. Shots for, 18th. Shots against, 7th. Their penalty kill was 5th. Wins was 16th. And 2 times they made it to the conference finals. Now, this isn't to say, the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to be the best team in the league next season. They're going to be so good defensively. No. You need to make upgrades. Their top right D right now is Timothy Liljegren, who's unsigned. Their top right-handed D. That's got to change. They're supposedly in on Brent Pesce, which is very interesting to me. He reportedly turned down 5 times $5 million So I wouldn't really pay him more than 5.5. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. They need more personnel. They need way better defense on this team. And it seems like Bertuzzi's going to come back too, which is going to be nice. He was kind of snubbed this season. But yeah, we're not talking about that. His team, I've said this before, these are the changes that the Leafs need to make, but they're the easiest changes to make. Marner doesn't seem like he's going to move his no-move clause. That's a whole nother topic that I'm not going to get into today. We'll just sweep the table of that right now. Yeah, that's man, that's rough. But Lambert is coming in as an associate coach. Berube's here as head coach. Seems like they're really trying to change this around. Now, the guy, I'm really curious because I forget who it is, but the Leafs are like supposedly in on him. He left. Yeah, huh. I don't remember who, man. I really don't. You know what? I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Boucher, Guy Boucher, he might stay as offensive coordinator. Savard. That's who it is. Savard. Right. He's probably going to come and take over the power play. I wouldn't doubt that. That's a move that I'd be willing to make. Power play has disappeared so often. And Sheldon Keefe and Guy Boucher, they weren't open to making any changes to that first unit. And you know what? You had to. And they didn't. Man. I think John Tavares being on the second unit is kind of perfect for them. Gives him more opportunity. He doesn't have to chase the puck as much. Keep Matthews, keep Willie, I think you just got to split them up on the power play, man. It's too predictable giving it to Austin Matthews. You have to have a threat in John Tavares there. If you're going to sign Bertuzzi, put Bertuzzi in that net front spot. He works very well there, and Tavares can excel on that second unit. You know what? That's a whole nother video that we'll get into. But right now, the Leafs coaching staff is looking better than it has last season. But you can't expect this to win them the cup. They have to make a lot of changes. A lot of changes. Because I think this entire fan base and the personnel in it are sick and tired of getting these same results every year. I know I am. I get the feeling you guys are too. If you're watching this video right now, you're a diehard hockey fan, a diehard Leafs fan. You're watching a video that someone that has less than 125 subscribers make a reaction about an associate coach that was hired to a hockey team. You're a hockey nerd. So am I. It's a good thing. Embrace it. We love this team. We have passion for this team. Like I've said so many times, these are the easy moves to make. And yeah, they're the right decisions. But what else are you going to do? Marner has a no-move clause. Tavares has a no-move clause. Marner has a no-move clause. Tavares has a no-move clause. And if they don't move it, that's okay. Because they don't have to. The Marner deal was one of the worst deals Toronto's ever signed. It was. It really was. The Tavares deal's fine. They were supposed to win it way before year 7 of his deal, okay? None of this is on Tavares. I don't want him to leave. I don't want to get rid of Tavares. I don't really want to get rid of Mitch, but you know what? it's not his fault he has a no move clause, and he can fully embrace it. But he's just going to ruin his name here in Toronto. And I've gone very off track because now I'm talking about Mitch Marner when we're trying to talk about a change to the coaching staff of the Toronto Maple Leafs. What I'm saying is there's more changes that have to be made than just hiring an associate coach and firing an assistant coach. This helps the team greatly. This guy has amazing defensive numbers throughout his career. What other moves are you going to make? Expected being on Pesci? That's big. That's big. Your defense, especially with these guys, your defense has to be so much better. So much better, man. Brody can't come back. Liljegren, I don't know. I'm getting kind of sick and tired of Timothy Liljegren. He shows you some nights that he can be Rasmus Anderson, and then other nights he's Connor Timmins. So I don't know what to tell you. But, yeah. You know what? That's it for this. I've gone very off track. Thank you for watching. Lane Lambert is an associate coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs. So you know what? If you like this video, please click like. If you liked it that much, clicking subscribe is always very nice. This video is a day late because I had some technical difficulties down here with mainly the lighting up there. Yeah. So here we are. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. And I hope to see you in the next one because I have a lot of fun things planned for the summer.